Say it again. So the original source of the sound.
Yeah, the source of the sound. I mean, there's two subwoofers. That's basically it. It's only two subwoofers.
Yeah.
On each one, there is most of the time only one sine wave being played, which is a pure tone, and from it ranges maximum frequency it reaches when it goes very high, like it's like around 80 hertz, not more. Usually this is like 35 up to 40. When it's 40 already, there's a lot of resonance from the glasses. And yes, so, and then the play is in between both speakers, because they're playing pitches that are very close to each other. And when pitches are close to each other, there's a phenomenon that happens that there's cancellation of phase between waves on time, so you can hear what's called beating effect, which is this boo, 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 boo. It's happening in the space and not in the speaker. So both speakers are playing like plane waves that don't change over time, except for some frequency, like the frequency is varying very slowly. And when frequencies get close to each other, you start to hear boo, 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 boo. And if you walk around, maybe in some places you hear boo, 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 and other places just hear because the waves are interfering in the space and not in the speaker. So when they reflect and come back and meet with the other frequency, with the other sound from the other speaker, because they're turning opposite sides, in some places of the room you hear different things. Like you hear different things in different places if you walk around.
So the one speaker is facing this side, and
yes,
the other
one
opposite.
is facing that side. Yeah.
Right. And this one provokes high tunes.
This one, I mean, I shouldn't say this, but there was not a very long time to work on this piece. And one of the things I wanted to use was two speakers, which one of them just went out because it was ugly there, and I just left this because whatever. And it just has the pure tones of the resonance frequencies from the room, the glasses of the room. I did that with, I popped the balloon inside the room and recorded the sound. And then through a digital acoustic processing, I can see which are the most resonant frequencies of this room. And that's what this speaker plays like 2 times. It's a loop of 40 minutes. So within those 40 minutes, sometimes
the whole loop is 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
For this one.
For both. They're playing the same thing.
I mean,
it's one piece, 40 minutes, and sometimes this one has but it's very quiet. I mean, the main thing is the glass.
Very interesting.
Thank you.
Fine, very nice. The nice thing is you are inside the immaterial, completely material. What happens is not programmed.
It's just
it happens by itself.
It's physical.
Right.
I like the glass gets a life of its own.
Did you know this room before you?
No. The first proposal, they told me I was supposed to do an installation in the church. That was last year. There was an installation there in another church. Closer to Philharmonic.
Yes.
And I was already trying to think a piece for that. And then they said, okay, maybe it would be better for you to use this other place. And I was like, oh no, I was thinking of the church. And one day, so I said, okay, I have to visit the place so I can see if I have any ideas of what I can do. I got in the room and I was like, okay, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do with this.
The glass is part of, it's very important.
Yeah, I mean,
instrument.
Yeah.
Not, I don't know if it's the instrument or yeah,
I guess the piece was already here, right? I'm just making it. I mean, I did not make a piece. It was already here. It was just like expecting to be heard, you know. So, yeah, exactly. Just come to life.
For a moment I thought, well, I don't know, some moments it seems that the glass
Might shatter.
might break or something. So the moment, I don't know, this glass might be good, so it's very resistant.
I think that well, I had that fear as well sometimes, but I think that's not. I mean, it sounds like it's gonna break, but because it sounds loud, that's why it's not gonna break. Because it would break if you would get in the resonant frequency and like an opera singer that sings a tone and shatters a glass. That's because she reaches the exact frequency that resonates in that material. And what we're hearing is basically a break to that a break. I mean, like a cut, a muffle to that resonant frequency.
Yeah.
So the glass starts maybe reaching a resonant frequency and starts doing like this, but there's the wood that cancels it. So it's like da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And when it sounds louder, it's just because it's being stopped, you know. So it sounds like it's gonna break, but I think it's kind of the opposite. I mean, at some point it would break, but it would need much more.
And each time is not producing the same effect.
What?
Each time, every 45 minutes, it is not producing the same effect. You think?
I mean, it's a fixed piece.
It's fixed.
It's
It's
fixed.
producing the same
40 minutes.
resonance.
Yeah,
Yes.
40 minutes
But
it goes back to.
maybe the reaction with the building is not the same.
It's not the
Yeah.
same. I think it's not the same.
You recognize,
How many
Yes,
times?
yes.
well, because you know the loop.
Yeah, in a way. And I know, I mean, there's parts of the loop that I know, I mean, a lot of different parts I know what I wanted with it because there's sounds I really like, so, and I see, okay,
Yeah.
I remember finding this one, so this one is in this part.
And did you know that this glass was going to start vibrating now?
If I knew, yes, I mean, that was the idea. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So I was here experimenting and finding interesting vibrations. So that was the composing process was inside the room. So I was just trying different frequencies and seeing how they react in the room. So
so you have the score for this?
yeah, I do. It's there.
You do?
You wanna see it?
Yes.
I mean, it's not very easy to visualize it because there's a few layers.
But did you put your finger on the
Actually, I can.
what I was saying before?
Yeah.
So, this is a little program I did, right? Which controls two sine waves, two pure waves. I can stop this and show you like. So, this is the volume. This is the control.